We is live. Hi. Welcome. Or welcome back.
I'm back, Pibbles!
Yes, he is back. Welcome, welcome. Also, I want to say thank you to Diesel1121 and 55birds325 for following on Twitch. Thank you so much. Also, I want to thank those of you that have been supporting me over on X/Twitter. Unexpected, but I appreciate it very much. So, thank you. Also, for those that have been subscribing on the YouTube end of things, thank you as well. We appreciate everything and your support. So, we're thankful. So, if you're watching on YouTube, welcome to Novakast episode 405. If you're on Twitch, welcome to Study Buddies Not Numbered Sister Act Edition, where we've got new lo-fi music in the background. And we've got a lovely punishment to carry out this evening, since the three of us are back. Rob couldn't escape this one, unfortunately. In fact, I believe it was Rob that said, yeah, I want to do this one. I want to do it all stream. Just me. No one else.
Well,
Aden and MJ can, they can have a pass. I'm joking, but... So... usually you would see the Wheel of Punishments up, but this is a Wheel of Disorder. What we're doing is, in order to make this punishment still viable, but a little bit easier, just because we kind of didn't really technically do proper ASMR in the past, and also it was very difficult to hear us speak. We have the rule put in that anytime that we're speaking normally, it has to be done in ASMR. Voicing our lines, we can do that normally. If we're going to ad-lib, then we have to do the ad-libbing in ASMR as well. But in order to make this feasible, we are going to have it to where we do it in intervals. So we're going to spin for turn order, and then like every 30 minutes, one of us is going to have to be that you're carrying out that punishment, the ASMR punishment, for their span of 30 minutes. When their time's up, the next person goes. And then we keep doing that until the stream ends. That way, it's not gonna be a horrible stream. You can still get some entertainment value out of this rather than trying to struggle to hear us or immediately tuning off because, oh god, ASMR, those people are crazy or creepy. No thanks. I love it though. It's great.
me too. I don't know if I did it right, but okay.
It's not just about talking softly, it's about the noise.
I hate the sound of I hate the sound made when someone scratches the frickin' filter on their mic.
You're welcome is what you're welcome. Anyway, let's find out who is gonna have to do this first.
We can't see the thing.
Oh, wait. Oh yeah, you're on my 4K capture, aren't you?
Yeah.
I was playing
Yes, we are.
Rebirth and level grinding. I'm almost to level 70.
That and GP grinding.
Yeah, I need Dio's autograph. Alright, now you see the wheel?
G.
Okay. Who's gonna have this go first? Technically, we should be speaking in ASMR right now, but whatever.
That is true.
Up, that's me. Hey Siri. Set a 30-minute timer. Siri. Set a 30-minute timer.
30 minutes, starting now.
That you are not meeting the spirit of this, Siri. Okay. So,
Oh, did we say what the name of tonight's stream is called?
we did.
Okay.
Wait, I have it. What is it?
Sister Act.
Okay.
This is for who goes second. Alright.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Why are you speaking in ASMR? You don't have to do it right now.
Because the timer hasn't started, has it?
Yes, it has.
Oh.
And we're doing it in intervals, so I go first.
Yeah.
Give me the goddamn cheese.
Now, let's find out what our punishment
Where?
could be for tomorrow, shall we? We shall. You're gonna hate me. Let's go.
It's okay, Dahlia.
Huh? Oh, good. That's appropriate.
Oh gosh.
Since somebody made that asshole-ish remark. Friendship test. Let's see, I hope it's me. Let's go back to the Wheel of Disorder, shall we? It's okay. Everything will work out in the end. Hopefully. You know what? Yes. No.
Oh.
Please say it's me. Please say it's me. Please say it's me. Damn it!
Oh.
I don't want to take your friendship test.
I don't even know what question to ask. I suck when it comes to coming up with questions like this.
That's fun. Great time. Good times. All right. Rob, get your screen up, please.
Oh, right.
Thank you.
Sorry, I was enjoying some veggies and ranch.
Awesome.
My wife and I was telling Aiden and MJ earlier that me and Shelly went to Red Lobster earlier, which, by the way, I think me and her are both in agreement. Good food, but we're gonna stick with our go-to, which is Olive Garden.
Oh. A lot of the times Red Lobster just ain't worth the price, even though it is good food.
Exactly.
I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Good morning. Oh, are you by yourself?
Okay, so the stream will be able to hear you as Pearl, but we won't?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Morning, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, please tell me, what's gonna happen to Mystic Maya?
I'm sorry, we don't know yet. The investigation is still going on, so I wasn't allowed into the inner temple.
Oh, I see.
Oh! Can hear it.
Oh,
So, is Sister Iris still trying to remove those trick locks in the training hall?
I said my line, by the way.
okay. You're kind of staticky, though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard.
No, she's the defendant in this case. So, she can't be at the inner temple. She's required to be here in court.
For you, I guess I'm gonna have to go back to regular microphone, so you're just gonna hear me speaking.
Okay.
The stream will hear this me. Then how come she's not here in the defendant's lobby?
I have to admit, it's kind of strange.
Who is this?
I have no idea.
Just in case.
Hold on. Let's
I got way
see.
too many windows open at the moment.
Let me check the transcript.
Well, no, I got it.
Okay.
It's Edgeworth.
If you're looking for Iris, she's in the prosecutor's lobby.
Edgeworth? What's Iris doing in there?
She's going over today's testimony with the prosecutor as we speak.
Today's testimony?
You heard me. Iris is going to be testifying as a witness for the prosecution.
Wait, what?
Prosecutor's squeezing her for a confession. Or so I heard.
Franziska von Karma? Oh my god. What are you up to?
I know what you're thinking, but Franziska isn't going to be the prosecutor today.
What? Then who is?
Who else would it be but Godot?
Godot?
Franziska's engaged in some important work back at the Sacred Cavern.
I'll be right back. For some reason, I'm bleeding.
Uh-oh.
Man down.
That's not good.
What happened?
She said she'll be right back. For some reason she's bleeding.
Who is? Oh,
MJ. Oh.
that's not good.
Uh-huh. Ugh. I've been going ham on Genshin. Trying to slowly but surely catch up to where the game currently is.
Yeah.
Whew. There's so much to do in this game, man. Especially if you're an explorer who likes to try and find every piece of lore you can.
Somebody come up with a meme. Pearl,
Huh?
shocked. I found a penny.
Trying to remember if there was a character named Penny in these games. Seeing as I never made it past the third case in Apollo Justice and beyond, I don't know. Oh yeah,
Oh
there
my
is.
god.
It was the part-time assistant at Global Studios. The person who helped make all the props for your favorite character, Rob.
Oh, which one?
I was being sarcastic.
Oh,
Because she made props for all the shows that what's his name was involved in making. Salmonella. There we go.
oh
Gross.
god. Oh,
Sorry, we were talking about Penny.
The Sacred Cavern.
speaking
Oh, no,
speaking
you're-
of
you're-
salmonella.
No!
Exactly.
Stop!
Yeah.
You don't mean that she's...
Exactly. She's been out there all night trying to remove those strict locks. With the head nun's assistance, naturally. We estimate that the last of the lock should be taken care of in about 3 hours. I hope everything continues to go smoothly and we receive some good news soon.
Yeah. Thanks, Edgeworth.
Prosecutor Godot intends to nail this case shut today.
Sorry.
You-
Russ.
What's up?
I reset the timer for myself.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Be prepared to fight like there's no tomorrow.
You don't have to tell me that.
Touche. I can already see it in your eyes. You're not the same fever-ridden frantic maniac you were yesterday.
It's strange. On the way here, I decided that today would be the end of all this.
I have no idea.
Almost immediately after I made that decision, I felt myself getting stronger.
Interesting. Maybe you passed your cold on to someone else. Literally. That's you! Oh, I don't feel so good.
No, it was probably Larry.
And with
Then
that,
again, I did. Then again, I did tase him a couple of times and left him out in the cold.
true. I leave the rest in your capable hands, partner.
Thanks. Signal red.
Huh? Oh, now you're getting the Signal Ranger. Now you understand the Signal Rangers jokes we've been making.
More like signaled dead. But
I still don't have answers for most of the riddles plaguing this case. The circumstances around the murder of Miss Elise Donim. No. I mean Miss Misty Phayn. The impossible flight Larry claims to have seen. And what that woman is really after. I will solve them all and bring this whole tragedy to an end. Oh, we got Earl Judge back. I'm back, bitches! Court is now in session for the trial of Iris of Hazakura Temple. Your Honor? What are you...
Who? Right? Well, my little brother came to visit me in my chambers earlier this morning. All of a sudden, in a blink of an eye, he developed a scorching fever and fainted. Therefore, I'll be standing in for him.
Oh, shit! That's what Edgeworth meant!
hilarious.
But
Go on.
I love that.
Therefore, I'll be standing in for him.
I see, Your Honor. So they're brothers. That explains a lot.
My poor brother. He looked a bit pale, not to mention sad that he couldn't be here.
I don't have nails, so this doesn't work as well.
It is impossible to predict what the future has in store for any of us.
Damn it. Screwed up. Damn it.
This is precisely why people feel the need to judge the past. And we of the court have been charged with the solemn duty of passing such judgment.
Well said, Mr. Godot. I understood exactly what you said, at least up until the end, anyway. Now then, Mr. Godot, please proceed with your opening statement.
Humans are fragile, fickle beings. Our hearts change with the shifting of the tide. There's only one thing that remains a constant in this crazy world. The bitter darkness that lies at the bottom of this mug.
So then you mean... Ah, forget it. What do you mean?
During yesterday's trial, the accused refused to admit her role in the crime. But today, she has had a change of heart. Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple has a confession to make.
Confession? The defendant?
Iris. Why didn't she discuss this with me first?
Very well. This court will now hear the defendant's confession.
Upon meeting a beautiful lady, always ask for her name and profession. That's one of my rules.
My name is Iris. I am but a simple nun undergoing training at Hazakura Temple.
Witness, is there something you want to confess to?
Yes, but first, I want to apologize to Mr. Wright. I can't continue lying to everyone anymore.
It's all right. What is it?
Mr. Wright, I have to admit that I did play a part in this terrible incident.
Are you actually confessing? Are you saying that you were the one who murdered Miss Elise Denim?
No, I'm not, Your Honor. But I dealt with the cover-up after the murder took place. After her spirit left, I took the lifeless shell of Mystic Elise and carried it to the Hazakura Temple courtyard, where I desecrated it.
What?
Rabble.
Oh, damn it.
Order in the court. Witness, are you saying you were an accomplice to the murder?
Yes, that's correct.
What? 3 minutes in court and I'm already covered in cold sweat.
Everyone on the planet's an accomplice to something. It just happens to be in this case it's to murder. Isn't that right, Mr. Trite?
I have
Fuck
a
you.
chip clip. Feel the chip clip.
So
Clip,
this is the
clip, clip.
confession they were conferring about? It pains me to say this, but it looks like Iris's testimony was all a lie?
Now then, little lady, if you don't mind, I've got a question for you. Whose crime were you trying to cover up by your actions?
Iris was covering for someone. But now I'm definitely at the creek without a paddle or a life jacket.
Don't catch a cold, trite.
I've been at Hazakura Temple ever since I was a little girl. Hazakura Temple is run by one of the branch families of the Korean tradition. One of our missions is to protect the main family.
I'm sorry, but main family?
Yes, and that's why I would dirty myself if need be, to protect her. The daughter of the master of crying channeling technique, Mystic Maya Phayn.
Huh?
Wake up and smell the coffee, trite.
I'd rather use booze. She's
Iris-
naming Maya?
An Irish
Order!
woman.
Order in the court!
Bad idea.
So not only did you witness the murder, you knew the name of the murderer.
I'm terribly sorry, but it's true. I saw her commit the crime with my very own eyes. And then I cleaned up the area to try to protect her.
That's ridiculous. Maya could...
The defense will refrain from commenting until the appropriate time. Now, witness, let's hear your testimony. What else happened in the night of the crime?
Welcome to the stream. Yes, Your Honor.
Thought it was prepared for the unexpected. But I never imagined this, or the case would wind up going in this direction.
I went to the inner temple that night and I saw it all happen in the garden. Hello, Nathan. I saw Mystic Elise strike Mystic Maya with her staff. While Mystic Maya was still stumbling, Mystic Elise moved in to deliver a fatal strike. Mystic Maya tried desperately to defend herself and stole the weapon. It was only in self-defense. You can't blame her for it.
It was in self-defense.
Yes. Mystic Elise was the one who attacked first. That's why I tried my best to protect Mystic Maya.
So, let's see if we got this correct. You moved the victim's body to the temple so that Maya wouldn't be suspected. Isn't that right? Not bad. You've got the instincts of a true criminal.
Something's not quite right. I'm sure it was established yesterday that Iris never went to the inner temple that night. And that the person who did go was that woman. Iris even admitted it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Press the third statement. Yep.
Hold on. She moved in to deliver a fatal blow.
Yes, I'm sure of it. She threw down her staff and reached into her robe for a weapon.
Wait a minute. What was this weapon?
It was some kind of dagger.
A dagger? Huh. At least Dunim tried to stab her with this weapon. To kill Miss Phayn.
Yes, exactly.
You looked like I did after I mistakenly took a swig of Worcestershire sauce.
Was it because it was red?
Burn.
Do you have a problem with the testimony we're hearing from your client, lawyer boy? I need to change up my freaking voice for him.
There is one thing. Your Honor, I have a small problem with witness's testimony.
You do? But this witness is your own client.
Yes, well, nevertheless.
That's fine. Witness, let's add your last statement to the testimony.
Hey, just a moment. That's my job to say.
Would you like some coffee, Your Honor?
Yes, please.
Flash. Listen, Gramps. The final judgment will be rendered by me.
Welcome to the stream.
Okay, now. Let's continue.
I know what to present.
She threw her
Wait.
staff away and pulled a dagger from inside her robe.
Wait. Damn it!
Present the staff on that note.
I just did. Or did I?
Present the victim's staff.
What the heck? I thought I presented
Oh,
that.
you might have accidentally done so on the Shichishito.
Probably. Sister Iris,
She's still. Knows what
there's
they're
something
saying,
strange about your version of events.
Huh?
Miss Donim throwing her staff away makes no sense at all to me.
But all you can do with a staff is hit someone.
Naturally, you wouldn't know this, Sister Iris, but the victim's staff had a special feature about it. As you can see, it's a sword. If Elise Donim really had wanted to kill Maya Phayn, she wouldn't have needed to use a separate dagger. Not when she already had a beautiful blade in her hands already. Well, Sister Iris, what do you have to say?
That was an impressive bit of investigating, trite. I never would have thought there was a sword hidden inside that staff. But even so, how should I put this? A long sword is unwieldy, and thus quite ineffective in close quarters combat. Maybe that's why she chose a dagger over her blade.
Well,
Anyway, the type of weapon she chose to use isn't what's important. The important thing is that she tried to kill Maya Phayn. As long as there's nothing strange about that, there's no problem with her testimony.
there's something strange about this whole testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, the prosecution has a point.
Very well, Your Honor. The defense will now present evidence to back its argument.
Mr. Wright?
I have here another piece of evidence that shows that this testimony cannot be trusted. Because Miss
gonna
Elise
say?
Denim would never attempt to take the life of Maya Phayn.
Mm-hmm.
Present herself.
Yes.
Am I on the nose?
Yes.
Okay. Elise Donim would never have attacked Maya Phayn.
How can you be so sure?
Because the victim's real name was not Elise Donim. Her real name was Misty Phayn.
Faye?
No. Not Misty Phayn. Mystic Misty Phayn.
Who is this Misty Faye? Is she related to...
Misty Phayn is the master of Karine channeling technique. She also...
Alright, my timer is up. Aiden, yours starts now.
Alright.
the mother of Maya Phayn.
Are you serious?
Is it really true? Mr. Wright? Was Elise Donham actually the great Mystic Misty?
There's no doubt about it. Looks like Iris had no idea. So I'm going to take a wild guess and say Morgan got to Iris and didn't tell her anything about what was going on.
That is a distinct possibility.
I can hardly believe it.
The idea that she would try to kill her own daughter, her only daughter, one she hadn't seen in 17 years. Perhaps the prosecution can offer some explanation for why she would do such a thing.
Order! Order in the court! Upon first hearing the witness's testimony, it seemed natural enough. However, in light of some facts that have just been presented, one, that the victim supposedly threw away a sword during a fight, and two, that the two people battling to the death were mother and daughter, despite the fact being believable when taken on their own. When taken together, the entire story seems difficult to believe.
Listen, there's nothing in this world that is impossible. Except for one little thing.
Yes? What is this one little impossible thing?
You still don't get it? You think maybe my beans are under roasted, but you have no idea, Gramps.
Could you get to your point?
I heard this witness's confession this morning. Just as I had taken the first sip of my 8th cup of morning coffee.
How are you not dead?
Yes.
Yes.
You're going to ruin your health, you know.
Anyway, after hearing this woman's confession, I had a detective who loves to investigate sent to the scene of the crime. And he discovered this little beauty.
Oh, fuck.
Is that the dagger? The witness testified to see?
Obviously, Your Honor. But you do not but do you not notice something else?
Now that you mention it, if you look closely, there appears to be blood on it.
Wait. What?
Where did you find that? I didn't see that when I investigated the crime scene.
Did you investigate the pine tree at the crime scene?
Huh? The pine tree?
This dagger was stuck in the backside of the pine tree.
Hey, size matters. They say, why does that woman look like a 38-year-old single mom, but some people would make her their waifu?
Yes.
Okay.
That's all I'm
That's a
gonna
pretty
say.
good question, huh?
People are weird.
When the last blow was struck, ending the violent battle between the two women, this little baby was thrown in the direction of the back of the pine tree.
Which means the blood on this dagger belongs to the victim, correct?
Were you even listening, old man? I first heard this confession this morning, just as I had taken the first sip of my 13th cup of morning coffee.
But you said 8th.
It was later. I didn't have enough time to get the blood analyzed on such short notice.
In any case, the court will accept the dagger's evidence. Furthermore, I will order that the blood test be performed. The blood test be performed on it immediately.
This is my sweetheart. Make sure you treat her right.
All right, bailiff, get this piece of evidence to the crime lab for testing immediately. Now then, where were we? Testimony we've just heard, the testimony we've just heard, had numerous unbelievable aspects to it. However, after having found the very dagger the witness spoke of, I believe we can consider her testimony to be credible.
Cute girls never lie. Ever.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm ugly as shit.
Wait, what?
Huh? Go on.
Okay.
Just let me enjoy my nerds.
I got
What
some pop.
flavor?
In any case, witness, if you could please testify again in this
Gummy
court.
clusters.
Ooh, those are good.
About what, Your Honor?
About the incident you saw. The battle between the two women.
Yes, Your Honor. Mystic Maya stumbled briefly after being hit over the head with the staff. But then she dodged Mystic Elise's next attack when stole her weapon. Suddenly, Mystical Elise was the one on the defensive, with her back to the stone lantern. That's when Mystic Maya stabbed Mystic Elise. Mystic Elise managed to fling the knife away, but then she collapsed.
That was a very heartbreaking story.
I don't know if there were any bad feelings between them, but it had been 17 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Perhaps they simply didn't recognize each other anymore.
That seems reasonable. Now then, Mr. Wright, proceed with your cross-examination.
Okay.
Present Elise's autopsy report on the fourth statement.
1, 2. The autopsy report. Cause of death, loss of blood, stabbed. Ooh! Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Something about what you something about you just isn't right today, Iris.
Huh?
Until now, I didn't think you were the type to make such a careless mistake. However, the testimony you just gave contains quite a few contradictions.
What do you mean? What's so wrong about my testimony?
According to you,
Excuse me.
Maya Fey stabbed the victim while she had her back to the stone lantern, correct?
Yes, that's right.
But in that case, the victim would have been stabbed in the stomach, right?
Yes, I think so. What are you getting at?
But according to the autopsy report, the cause of death was due to blood loss from a stab wound in her back. This proves that the victim was stabbed from behind, not from the front. Sister Iris, it appears another seed of doubt has sprouted from your testimony.
Nuh-uh.
Order? What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright?
It's simple. People are like books. We've all got a front and a back. You get my drift.
Not really. Is that all you have to say?
The hell are you talking about?
I can also say this darkness loves to play with the human mind.
Could you please knock it off with the cheesy proverbs and illogical metaphors already? For Christ's sake. The point is, too much of this testimony doesn't make sense.
Just film a music video already.
Throwing away a useful staff, the people fighting between mother and daughter, and now she falsely claims the victim was stabbed in the stomach?
There certainly are some inconsistencies.
Well, Iris, how about it?
Well, it's just... What?
Hello?
Ours?
Hello?
I said my line.
Oh, we didn't hear you.
Didn't hear you at all. If you ask me, you're just being too naive about the whole thing.
What do you mean?
There are 253 different types, or distinct types of bitterness in coffee. But to pick out each one requires total concentration and the use of all the senses. Were you really concentrating on what this witness actually said?
Prosecutor Godot, explain yourself.
The witness was quite unambiguous about her own ambiguities when she said that the garden was dark and she couldn't see clearly. A human needs one thing to see clearly, and that is light.
Light.
By the way, did you know Hachikura has a rule that on nights when an acolyte is at the inner temple training, the stone lantern in the garden must be kept lit.
I did wonder what that stone lantern was there for.
Well, if that's true, shouldn't the witness have been able to see the crime more clearly?
Normally, yes, Your Honor. But according to the head nun, Sister Bikini, on the night of the crime, it was impossible to light that stone lantern.
Impossible.
It hadn't been used in such a long time, and the wick was no good. In other words, it had to have been nearly pitch black in the garden that night. There could have been a faint light coming from the training hall, but that's all.
Most enlightening.
Yes, that illuminating fact has chased all the contradictions away. If the stuff was dropped, it would be difficult to see. It also explains why they didn't recognize each other. We can't see the demons that lurk in the night. That's why humans are weak. Isn't that right, trite?
Godot would probably cool it with a coffee if he had a girlfriend who was alive.
Oh, shit!
And then he blames her health issues on Phoenix. Or blames his health issues on Phoenix.
Order! Order!
Ugh. Ugh. Sorry. Donut I had earlier is not agreeing with me right now. Here, Your Honor. Let me present the stone lantern into evidence. Maybe it'll rekindle the flame of truth in your mind.
Let's see what this chair can do. Ooh, God.
What the hell? What was that?
What was that?
That was me.
What happened?
I wanted to see what my chair could do. I found out the fun way by going all the way backwards.
Oh shit!
Good.
I'm kind of tilting here. It's fun though.
You okay?
I feel like I'm floating.
Don't fall.
Did you
No
break your chair?
promises. No. I'm just
It kind of sounded like it.
I've reclined it all the way back, so I'm completely 180. I'm parallel with the floor right now.
Oh, that's... Oh. That's
You know what just dawned on me?
Thinking of it.
Hmm.
After watching the anime,
Yeah,
The attorney's badge looks like a sunflower.
it does.
Hmm.
Doesn't it?
It does.
Kinda.
I mean, there is sunflower imagery in the opening art for season 1.
I mean, it looks like a flower, at least.
Yeah, I agree.
Why is the judge just sitting there with that look on his face?
What's wrong, Your Honor? Was that flame too hot?
This lantern, there's something written on it. Why, it's written in blood.
Oh boy. So the judge didn't know about that yet?
Wait, written in blood?
It says my upside down.
What the?
Oh, yes, that's right. After being cornered and then stabbed by Mystic Maya, Mystic Elise didn't fall down right away. She must have been writing that on the stone lantern behind her.
Why write it upside down?
With the blood that was draining out of her body. I'm sorry, Kit Kat.
It
Come
certainly
back, T.
looks that way.
Come here.
Hang on. Hang on just a minute. What are you all talking about?
What do you mean? What are we talking about?
We're talking about the message written in blood.
Nonsense.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my bag of popcorn that's gonna be invisible to him, based
This
on the color
lantern.
of the bag.
It's as clean as a whistle.
Could it be? He can't see the bloody writing at all. Now that I think about it, he did say something to me yesterday.
My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything.
So that's what he meant by that.
I'm back with my invisible bag of popcorn.
Yay.
In any case, this is obviously an important clue. Now we now know that the crime scene was dark, and that the victim scrawled this message on the stone lantern. Well, Mr. Godot, anything further? Mr. Godot?
Okay then. Let's move on.
Guido is literally shaking. And somehow, I don't think it's from caffeine overdose.
Did someone say caffeine?
I believe it has now been established that Miss Donim was killed by Maya Phayn.
That's just wrong.
Now it's time to turn our attention to you.
Yes, sir.
After the victim died, you did something, didn't you? Let's hear it. We're all ears.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. That can't be a good sign. What's going on?
Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
I'm fine. Everything's fine. It's just
Oh, okay.
I'm eating hot stuff popcorn.
It's spicy. After Mystic Elise died, I called out to Mystic Maya. I thought it was my duty to protect the future master of the Korean tradition. So, I removed the body from the inner temple by myself. I dragged it behind me all the way across Dusky Bridge. Then, I used the snowmobile to carry it back to Hazakura Temple and... I used the Shochisto to alter the way the wound looked.
So you moved the body.
Yes, I was raised at Hazakura Temple. I owe a great deal of thanks to the Phayn clan. But even so, I never imagined that Elise Stoneham was actually Misty Phayn. I've committed a terrible sin.
You know what? I just want to double check. And guys, I want to ask.
What?
She's not like her sister, is she?
No.
Okay.
A terrible trick of fate.
I believe you're looking for Twist of Fate.
I intended to return to the inner temple after taking care of the body. But
You were spotted by the head nun, correct?
yes, and that's why I couldn't go back.
Your story makes sense, I suppose. Miss Wright, go ahead with your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Presser on the fifth statement.
2, 3,
4, 5.
So, the snowmobile. I knew that would show up sooner or later.
Yes, I had the key. I used the snowmobile to travel from Hazakura Temple to Dusky Bridge.
This is the part that was in question the other day. Did I ask for more detail?
Ask about the tracks. Nathan says, wait, I just realized, how exactly did it go Do tame Furio Tigre if you couldn't see red? Because Furio Tigre is orange.
Yep.
Here's...
If you really did move her body by snowmobile, then there should be tracks left in the snow, right?
Well, yes, naturally. You would expect tracks.
This picture was presented at yesterday's trial. Are these the tracks from that ride?
Yes, I think they are.
But I can only see one set of tracks here.
I don't see what's so strange about that. Snow was still falling when I left Hazakura Temple.
I see. Snow was still falling, huh?
And then when the murder took place, it had already stopped. That's why there are such fresh-looking tracks.
How about it, Mr. Wright?
What do you think about this testimony?
Of course.
Yeah. The murder took place. The snow had already stopped. That doesn't make sense if you stack up against the other evidence. Your Honor, I like the statement Iris just made added to the testimony.
But does it have something to do with the case?
All will be made clear if you allow her testimony to be added to the record.
This should be fun. Let's get this snow business cleared up, shall we?
Yes, sir. By the time the murder took place, the snow had already stopped.
Present the weather data on the fourth statement.
This one? No, wait, no. This one. Right?
Let's see, hold on. Yeah, I think present the weather data on that statement. By the time this murder took place, the snow had already stopped.
Damn it.
According to this, though, it says the fourth statement here is, I dragged it behind me all the way across Dusky Bridge. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
There we go.
2, 1.
Oh, looks like it's Rob's turn.
Alright, Rob. Timer starts now.
You claim that the snow had already stopped when the murder occurred. But I'm sorry, Iris. That just isn't possible.
What? What?
This is the weather data from the night of the murder. According to this, the snow didn't stop until 10:50 p.m. But you couldn't have crossed Dusky Bridge at that time.
Why do you say that?
Because 5 minutes before the snow stopped, Dusky Bridge was struck by lightning and had caught on fire.
What did you say? The bridge, it was on fire?
You don't mean to say you didn't know about it? It was because of that lightning strike that the bridge burned down.
What? But it can't. It can't be.
It looks like you still haven't figured it out. No matter how hard you try to deceive or conceal the truth, you can't pull the wool over the eyes of a real defense attorney.
No!
Oh shit!
Order! Order! Order!
The bridge was already on fire when the incident took place. That's right. The inner temple was already totally cut off from the outside world. There's no way you could cross the bridge. Body or no body.
What?
Witness, even my patience has its limits. Any further lying and I will find you in contempt of court. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
The only person here that is truly contemptible is you. old man.
Me? How dare you?
Whether this witness lied or not doesn't mean squat right now.
What?
The important thing now is to find out the truth. Isn't that right?
Yes, of course, but
Whether it was snowing or not snowing, or whether the bridge was burning or not. There are two facts that can't be disputed. First, the body of Elise Donim was discovered in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. And second, the head nun, Sister Bikini, witnessed Iris desecrating Elise Donim's body.
Okay, I've been wanting to see this. Wanting to see the outfit for... Okay, he makes a point. He makes a good point on both accounts.
Forget ASMR whenever you're not voicing.
That's right. I'm not lying.
what are you claiming this time?
I wasn't myself at all that night. So, my memory is still somewhat hazy.
You have stood at that witness stand and testified this entire time. Are you telling us now that your memory of that night is hazy?
It is only human to err. If you're so perfect, trite, maybe you can explain this for the court?
What is it?
When the murder happened, the bridge had already burnt down. But somehow the body traveled across the bridge and was found in the temple courtyard. Perhaps you have some kind of perfect explanation for this little magic trick.
Well, not exactly, no. No, there must be some other way she got across that burnt out bridge. But unless I can somehow demonstrate it, well, we'll never know the truth.
It looks like the defense is not prepared to offer a simple explanation.
You see what I mean? In other words, you're in no position to suggest that this lady's testimony isn't the truth.
All right then, witness, let's hear your testimony once more.
About what, Your Honor?
You've admitted that you moved the victim's body. Nevertheless, your prior testimony contained a rather large inconsistency. Please add an explanation for that in your testimony.
Yes, Your Honor.
Will this be her final testimony?
Other than walking over the bridge, there's no way to move the body. So I must have just gotten confused, I guess. Was the snow still falling, or had it stopped? Does it really matter that much? Or Are you saying that there's a way to cross a burning bridge? What do you have to say, tough guy?
So it was just a misunderstanding, I say.
This is a photo of Dusky Bridge after it burned down from the lightning blast. It was taken on the morning after the incident.
I figured it out.
Oh?
Go on.
I think.
It ought to be interesting then.
I can't say it. I'm on MSR right now.
It certainly was burned to a crisp, and one of the suspension wires even snapped. It's amazing the whole bridge didn't fall.
You can blame Trite for that one.
Clearly, it would be impossible to carry a corpse across a bridge in that condition.
Go
When
ahead.
we did it, I know how he's involved.
Who? What?
As light Roman candles and swing
I
life
figured it
away.
out.
Let's hear it.
Figured it out.
Let's hear it.
Godot's involved. Oh,
Let's hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear your theory.
unless I do something to discredit this testimony, it's gonna be deemed as the truth, and Maya will be accused of murder.
Right. I'm only going to say it one more time. It is only human to err. And only humans can spot the errors of our ways.
The more sense he makes, the less sense he makes.
All right, Mr.
Not
Wright.
giving it up. Tell us.
Please begin your final cross-examination.
Tell us. I want to know your theory.
Speak.
Yes, but if the snow had already stopped when the incident took place,
I couldn't have crossed the bridge. Naturally. But I think it's just like Mr. Godot said. The body did make it across somehow.
Present Larry's sketch.
oh my!
And then tell us
Right
your
here?
theory, damn it. Can't just leave us. You can't just
Yeah.
tease
Don't
like
leave us-
that.
Hanging
Misty
like
Phayn.
that rope on the bridge.
Can I get off? Can I get off MSR for a second? I can't talk like this.
Why not?
Why not? Just talk softly.
What if Misty Phayn was still channeling Iris, and they used one of the suspension cables to swing her across?
So how could she channel Iris? Iris is still alive.
Or no, sorry, but Dahlia.
I'm just seeing this poor mental marionette kind of image of Misty Phayn over the bridge.
Oh,
Trying to mind
when Larry
control
said that he saw-
channel.
So
What is this
when Larry
cockamamie
said that he
sorcery?
saw Iris, it looked like Iris, but it wasn't her.
Could have been Phayn.
And I am still
Who's
under
wearing
the
Iris's
impression
hood?
that Godot is involved in this.
Nah. Also, hello to those who just tuned in. Welcome.
So where do I present
Any-
the picture?
Yeah, present it at any of them. Doesn't matter.
I feel the air, but the greatest of these.
A dead body flying over a burning bridge. I wouldn't exactly rule out the possibility.
What?
You're saying it's possible. Don't make me laugh. The only thing that's possible about your claim is that it's been pulled out of thin air.
I don't know about that. In any case, we have a witness who did see it happen.
Who is it? Who is this witness?
Can't chicken out here. I gotta keep on the attack. And go, go, go! Miss Elise Donim's brilliant and highly gifted apprentice, Larice Donim.
Hey, you got it right.
Huh?
Highly gifted.
Remember what he said in his testimony? That night, he was at the Mountain Shack, Heavenly Hall, and that's when he witnessed the event. I think you've seen this sketch before. It's the exact drawing of what he witnessed that night.
Are you fucking serious? Today's not April Fool's Day, is it? Mr. Wright, are you seriously claiming that the victim flew through the air? Are you using this pathetic scribble to support your argument?
Uh-oh. The judge looks like he's about to blow a gasket.
Well, Trite. There's nowhere for you to hide now. Other than looking like it was drawn by a 6-year-old, does this sketch prove anything?
Yes. I'm pretty sure it does. And I'm going to prove it.
Listen, I know your tricks. You're trying to turn this whole thing upside down.
What?
If you're so eager to turn this case upside down, why not start with this sketch?
Upside down? Why did Godot say that?
Alright then. Let's hear.
Wait a minute.
What?
Isn't that what Mia told us at one point?
What?
To turn it upside down?
Turn the case upside down?
Like in one of the cases, I can't remember.
Like a turnabout?
Like she's made that remark before. No, when she makes the remark to turn the case upside down. Or something similar.
Yeah, like a turnabout.
Like turn your thinking upside down.
Mm-hmm. Also cousins with...
Alright then, let's hear the defenses.
Now, damn it, I forgot I was going to finish my joke. I can't remember
Cousins
what it was.
with-
Let's hear the
No. Go ahead.
let's hear the defense's theory. What exactly is this sketch trying to show?
I don't think old Whiskerface is going to forgive any more mistakes.
Might want to save
Alright, Phoenix.
just in case. Wright's
Look
presumption.
carefully and think it over.
Right.
This sketch, drawn by Larice Donim, is
And the guide, it says, for a moment of hilarity and no penalty, say the sketch depicts exactly what happened.
Who said that? Or who said that?
It's in the guide. It says, for a moment of hilarity and no penalty, say the sketch depicts exactly what happened.
Of course the victim was flying through the air. You can see it right there in the sketch. Whoosh!
You know, you're starting to remind me of yesterday's witness.
The last thing I wanted to hear.
How's it feel, Nick?
Do you have any evidence that the victim flew through the air?
Just so you know, we haven't discovered a giant human catapult at the inner temple yet.
Yet.
I wish they had.
Even if you're a lousy lawyer, at least you're 1 cup's worth of entertainment. I think we should skip the penalty this time.
There must be some way. I just know it. There must be a way to use Larry's sketch to show the truth of what happened.
All right, then. The witness will now return to her testimony.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, should I go back?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, I'm gonna say... complete contradiction.
Yes.
Something is obviously funny about this sketch.
I'm no art critic, but even I can see that.
No, that's not what I mean. Your Honor. Oh.
What?
What?
I just got it.
Oh.
Because in the picture, he's looking upside down. That's it. I get it now. Larice Denim stated it over and over that this sketch was exactly what he saw. However, if we're to believe his testimony, then the sketch contradicts reality as we know it.
It contradicts reality?
This is getting interesting. Looks like you're back to that finger-pointing thing again. Okay, Trite. So what exactly contradicts reality as we know it?
No. No.
Oh, why? Shit.
Yeah.
Flying fear. Naturally, people haven't learned to fly yet. Or did I miss something?
Mr. Wright, that
Shit.
answer just now... it was lethal.
I don't know why Iris is my favorite. I think because of that statement, Iris is my favorite. One of them. Okay.
Don't forget the punishment.
Good thing I saved.
ASMR.
Kinda.
Go
No.
ahead. Point out the contradiction.
No.
What?
No.
Somewhere.
Maybe?
Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
Would you like to know where the contradiction is?
I'm gonna take a wild guess.
Third time's the
There's
charm,
fire on
maybe?
both sides.
Okay. But
These.
What about those?
They're on fire too? Wait, no. Well, I mean, there's fire on both sides.
Everything's on fire. Remember, Larry said he saw it exactly how he saw it, and we just learned what?
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
It's this wire connected to the bridge.
The wire?
Is that the thing that contradicts reality?
It is indeed.
Then show us the reality it supposedly conflicts with. Show us something that will point out how the sketch contradicts reality.
this one ought to
There
be
you go.
easy.
Yes.
That's a photo of Dusky Bridge, correct?
Yes. Now, compare the sketch and the photo for a minute. In the sketch, the wires appear to be above the guard wires. But in the actual bridge,
Jumper Jehoshaphat!
the wires are below the guard wires.
Order! This sketch is somewhat different than what's depicted in the photo. However, isn't it likely that the artist just saw it wrong?
Or perhaps he just drew it wrong?
Either way, it sounds like you're just wrong.
No. With someone like Larice, I admit, a mistake is a definite possibility. But then, that begs the question, why did he make a mistake? What was the reason?
Are you saying you know the answer to that?
Listen, think back, alright? Remember what Larice was doing when he witnessed this event? He was at Heavenly Hall, waiting for a lover that was never going to come. He waited and waited, and finally he laid down. But then, lightning shoots from the sky and sets the bridge aflame. Now, ponder what sort of position Larice must have been in at that time. He was lying on his back, which is why he remembered the scene the way he did.
He was lying on his back? I can't see how it relates.
But it does, Your Honor. That is the reason why the wires in the sketch go up instead of down.
No way.
Maurice de Nim witnessed the event while he was lying on his back, face up. In other words, the scene that he saw was actually upside down.
Way to use my words against me, fright.
So then, this sketch should actually...
I think you finally get it, Your Honor. The correct way to view Maurice de Nim's sketch is like this. This is how it should actually look. The victim's body wasn't flying above the bridge. It was actually swinging below. That's right. Just like a pendulum. Did you just say brutalicious?
No, he said ridiculous.
Oh.
Of all the things to say. A pendulum?
The bridge was burning to a crisp. There was no way to get across it.
Nathan says, Thor, I was
But
aiming
if the
for Larry, but that stupid bridge got in the way.
But if the body had been found at the Inner Temple, it would have caused problems. This is where the criminal decided to take a gamble. They used the burning bridge to get the body across to the other side. And a pendulum was the only way to get it done.
Let's think about this for a minute, shall we? Dusky Bridge is about 20 yards long, which means it's about that far from the Inner Temple to the opposite cliff.
Yes, that sounds right.
In order to cover that distance with a pendulum, you'd need a rope at least 10 yards long. To get a rope that long, you have to plan ahead.
Rob, you are free for now. Now it's my turn.
The lightning strike that night can only have been the accident, so it doesn't make sense that the culprit would have prepared the rope beforehand. So then, they didn't have to get the rope already. The rope was already right in front of them.
What?
I'm saying that it was just a matter of using what was already there.
In that case, Mr. Wright, please give us an explanation to support your theory. What makes you have the rope on hand?
I already know.
Nope.
The meaning of this is...
If you want to know where the rope came from, it's hanging right there, in front of your glorious beard.
This is one of the wires from the bridge.
When the lightning struck the bridge and set it on fire, one of the suspension wires came loose from its anchor. The criminal didn't have any time to waste. So they tied the wire around Elise Donim's body.
Welcome to the stream.
Because there was simply no way to move the body.
Oh, boy.
Somebody's pissed.
Mr. Godot! It seems that Mr. Godot is more focused on his coffee than answering my question. It seems that the odds of the rope being readily available were very high. So I suppose it's not an impossibility after all.
Possible or impossible? That's not the question we need to ask. There's only one question. Did that really happen? Right. I wonder if you can prove what happened to us. Do you have any actual evidence that the body was swung over like a pendulum?
We do. Wait, what did that report say?
Huh?
What did that report say?
Loss of blood from stab wound.
No, keep reading.
What else?
Keep reading.
Huh?
Keep reading it.
That's why. Hold on.
Read the whole
Yeah,
thing.
there was a little bit more than just a blood loss.
Hold on. I can't read the rest. Why won't let me read the rest?
You were on it.
Because you
Just-
keep moving the
You
cursor.
keep moving the cursor. Just leave it as is, right there. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Leave it there.
After death,
No. Before that.
cause of death, loss of. That's what I
Yeah.
did.
After that sentence, body fell 10 feet after death.
Oh shit! That explains it.
Sorry, I had to
Before I present my
thought
evidence,
ASMR for a second. My bad.
let me review what we know so far. According to this photo, one of the wires snapped. Looking at the map, we can see it's the one that was in front of the inner temple.
So then, that was the spot where the criminal.
Yes, precisely. Now, let us consider the body by looking at the overhead map again. If the body was pushed from this point here, it would drop to on the opposite bank at approximately at this point.
Did you say drop?
Well, they must have failed to catch the body on the other bank.
What? What makes you think something like that happened?
Because I have evidence that suggests her body was dropped some distance.
What kind of evidence?
Take a look at this, the autopsy report. It says here that her body fell about 10 feet after her death.
10 feet?
That's most likely the height difference between the two sides. The body overswung due to forward momentum, but then came loose and fell back, or fell about 10 feet. And then, as a result of the landing impact, this crystal sphere was knocked loose.
That's...
Yes, this bloodstained amethyst crystal, it's the one that came off of Elise Donim's staff. And even more important is the place where this crystal sphere was found.
Indeed. I believe it's already marked on this overhead map. The crystal was found.
Precisely, Your Honor. In the very spot where the pendulum would arrive, if given the right amount of speed.
This explains your theory quite well, Mr. Wright. You have provided us with a way the body could have been moved that night. An impressive deduction, Mr. Wright. Most impressive.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Wright.
I thought he heard a slap.
I thought this cold coffee might help cool you down.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Godot?
I just needed a fresher
Okay, I need
cup.
something to drink.
That was a dark and bitter guess you made, right? Oh, we're getting closer and closer. I can't wait. I hope we get to that by the end of this session. But you forgot about one thing.
Oh, and what would that be?
The aroma.
Huh?
A coffee's most reliable accomplice is its deep and profound aroma.
The rest of the court doesn't speak Coffinese. Could you elaborate a bit more?
If the criminal had sent the body to the other side, like you say, then naturally there must have been an accomplice lying in wait to catch it.
An accomplice?
Criminal wasn't able to cross Dusky Bridge. What? What?
I'm thinking more and more that Godot was involved.
How so?
There's a reason why Godot. One of the reasons why Godot wasn't around for the first part of the case. He couldn't.
Oh?
He was stuck on the other side with at the hidden temple. Or at the sacred temple.
That's an interesting theory. But it does fall in line with some of the inconsistencies, so I can't disprove it.
I just did a
Okay.
bad. I just did a bad.
What? What?
I'm eating hot stuffed popcorn, and I was shaking the bag
What?
in front of my face to try to get more, to like go to the bottom of the bag, and the powder shot
Oh
up.
no.
Oh.
Oh
Sam.
no.
So we take a
Oh.
pause?
No, Rob is Iris for the time being.
You don't need to go wash your eyes or anything.
Yes, I will be doing that in like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna mute and
Okay.
I'll be right back. But keep going.
So, who collected the body?
Oh shit.
What do you have to say about that, right?
Mr. Godot is correct. This can't be the work of a single person. Well, Mr. Wright, you know what you know what you must do.
Yes, Your Honor. The body couldn't have made it to Court Temple without the accomplice.
Very well. If you please, Mr. Wright. Who was the person that received the body?
Oh shit, I can't save.
Nope. So, who was it?
Go here.
I'm gonna say Iris.
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it. Let's see what happens.
It can only be you, Sister Iris.
Huh? But
I don't see why you're so surprised. The only way to transport the body from Dusky Bridge is by snowmobile. But with her bad back, Sister Bikini could never pick up a body like that. You're the only one that could have managed it.
Right. Were you even listening to the witness's testimony? On the night of the crime, this little cutie pie was on cleanup duty in the Inner Temple Garden after the mother-daughter bloodbath.
I haven't forgotten, but have you, Mr. Godot? This witness was also seen at Hazakor Temple, desecrating the corpse of the victim.
Strange indeed. It's almost as if, on that night, the defendant was in 2 different places at the same time.
Sister Iris, let me ask you something. Why didn't you mention it when you first gave your testimony?
Mention what?
The pendulum, of course. Using the sketch drawn by an eyewitness, I have established how the body was moved using the burnout bridge. Which means it's now a fact that this occurred. Something you should have already known.
No, I had no idea. I didn't know anything about a pendulum.
But the body couldn't have been passed along to the other side without your help. So you should have known about it. In fact, it'd be impossible for you to be clueless about this whole thing. Unless you're not really Iris to begin with.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
What? Sorry.
Keep going.
How can you say that, Mr. Wright?
No.
What kind of nonsense is this? You're saying this witness isn't Iris of Hazakor Temple?
Are you serious, right? You mean that this woman is...
There's no one besides Iris that could have received the corpse that night. Now I get it. Now I know why I've been sick to my stomach this whole trial. Why her whole demeanor changed so suddenly from yesterday. And why she's trying to pin this murder on... Oh, fuck.
What?
The woman standing there at the witness stand. Her real name is... I never thought I'd utter your name again. Let alone see you. It's been a long time, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Hawthorne?
Sister Iris had a twin sister. And you're looking at her. Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
That name rings some bells. Distant bells, but bells nonetheless.
It's just your imagination, Gramps. This file contains all the relevant data about Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh, yes, I remember now. That case was 5 years ago.
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be in your noble presence.
The honor is all mine.
Oh, shut up.
No, the honor's all mine.
Bite me.
But, according to this, Dahlia Hawthorne is already dead. It says her execution was carried out last month.
Color me surprised.
So what? Death has no meaning in this courtroom.
What?
That's what losers say.
Order, order, order!
Wait a moment. How can you... My sister... She's already dead. What kind of...
You of all people should already understand, after all. The blood of the master of the crane channeling technique flows within that body.
Crane channeling technique? Now, where have I heard that?
That's right. You're not Dahlia Hawthorne herself. You're the spirit of Dahlia, currently inhabiting the body of the spirit of a spirit medium.
What an exciting story. Exciting, but quite impossible. You're asking us to buy that Dahlia Hawthorne just happened to be channeled by someone. On the very night of the murder, to a temple where her twin sister Iris was.
Well, if you're going to put things that way, then yes.
We're supposed to believe that a coincidence like that just happens.
Naturally, it was no coincidence. The whole thing was part of a plan from the very beginning. It's all written right here, in these instructions.
What's that?
These instructions were written by your mother, Morgan Phayn. And part of the plan called for Dahlia Hawthorne to be channeled. That night, there were 2 irises at Hazakura Temple.
Oh, sorry. I'm cracking up right now.
Why?
Don't worry about it. Two of them?
Even the time of the channeling was planned out. As soon as you hear the lights bell ring, or bell out, lights out bell, in other words, 10 p.m. However, Iris was seen before dinner time.
That means the Iris that was at dinner was the real Iris.
And the Iris who gave me this hood in the main hall was also the real Iris. Meaning that that the Iris Sister Bikini saw at the Inner Temple was someone else dressed as her, namely one Dahlia Hawthorne.
Do you even know what you're saying, Trite? This whole channeling the spirit of Dahlia Hawthorne business. Yes, it's true that you found plans that talk about it. However, there's one thing that's perfectly clear. The witness currently standing in the witness stand is the real Iris.
What?
Calm down, and remember what you know about the night of the crime. After meeting Sister Bikini, the Dahlia Hawthorne that had been channeled would have been stranded at the inner temple due to the lightning strike. It was later that the body was moved by pendulum.
That's right.
Naturally, that would mean that the Iris that received the body was the real Iris. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
After being notified of what happened, the police came to the Hazakura Temple's main hall. There, they found Iris in her room and arrested her. And ever since, she's been under police supervision at the detention center.
Yes, I suppose. I can't deny any of that. So,
Thank goodness.
okay, this is throwing me in a loop. So this is Iris.
Are you asking or telling? It looks like he's finally convinced.
But something still seems off. Way off. I'm still not convinced that the Iris here is the same one from the other night.
I suppose you were about to say something really ridiculous. Like the real Iris and the spirit of Dahlia somehow switched places.
He's feeding us shit.
Jeff Goldblum is too far away to respond.
Switch places?
To be perfectly honest, there are still quite a few things I don't understand, but I do know that unless we can confirm the witness's identity, we can't continue this trial.
Iris doesn't have spiritual power needed to channel Dahlia. Which means they must have switched places somehow.
Well, Mr. Wright, since the time has...
Oh, fuck.
What?
I think I might know.
Oh?
Since the time she was arrested at Hazakura Temple,
You gonna finish your line?
I know who it is.
Who
There
is
was
it?
one. Your
Okay,
Honor,
you're not finishing your line. Okay.
I've thinking about it. There's one other person that was on the other side of the bridge. If not Goodell, there was one other. I think there might have been one chance.
oh, explain yourself.
Yesterday, a few minutes, Iris's whereabouts were unknown.
Unknown. What do you mean?
What I mean is, there was a span of time in which Iris was able to move freely unsupervised.
Well, who was it? Who would give a murder suspect time to move about freely like that?
Sorry. I know you didn't mean to. It wasn't your fault. The person who gave Iris the chance.
You're right.
Sorry, edgy boy.
This is Edgeworth, isn't it?
Your Honor, there was a fairly large earthquake yesterday. Was there not?
An earthquake?
Earthquake! Oh my goodness! The inner temple! This kind of tremor, mate!
How could I, She fled. She escaped.
We went to the inner temple right away. And it's true. Iris was already there. However, they had already switched places by that point in time. When I arrived at the training hall, I was met by none other than Dahlia Hawthorne.
That's quite enough already. Right? Now see here. No judge in his right mind would consider the idea.
Be quiet. It's been a long time, Mr. Judge.
That force.
Guess I'll have to ask again. Upon meeting a beautiful lady, always ask for her name and profession. That's one of my rules.
Dahlia Hawthorne. My current profession? Permanently retired.
So you're not going to bother hiding your identity anymore, huh?
Why should I? After all, I'm dead. There's really nothing you can do to punish me.
I do not. This different. This is. I know this is. This is a different look, but damn, this is.
This is what? Rob?
So. If I'm getting this right,
Alright, I'm free. Aden. Hey Siri. Set a 30-minute timer.
30 minutes, starting now.
Alright, Aden, your turn.
okay, so
Yeah.
if this isn't Iris, like if Iris is still out there, this has to be. Well, no, we saw pearls.
Mm-hmm.
So
That is true.
Iris is probably channeling Dahlia right now.
Hmm.
Keep
If that's the
going to
case.
Find out.
Unless it's Maya.
Keep going to find out.
What is going on here?
Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh boy.
I never thought we'd meet again. And I never thought we'd meet like this. But this time, I'll end it. For her, and for myself.
Ugh, quit being so dramatic. To be continued.
Aww.
Damn it!
No.
She doesn't think we can punish the dead. How she's never heard of pop for what? Her Papa
Ever heard of what?
Papa Formosa. I can't see it.
Can-
My monitor.
Can you type it out in the group DM?
Oh, wait, Pope? Gosh, Streamlabs. It always hides like part of the chat to where I can't see it that well.
Oh.
I think they're talking about a Pope.
Hmm.
Anyway,
So
let's
what are
find
your
out if we have a
thoughts so
friendship
far,
test.
Rob? Hold on. I want to know Rob's thoughts so far.
Yeah.
I'm
you
like,
know,
I'm at a
setting
loss
things
right
up.
now.
Oh. Did you save?
Like, yes, it did.
Okay.
So, okay, so we saw Pearl earlier.
Yes.
She was talking to us when supposedly Dahlia was talking to Godot in the prosecution.
That is right.
So she couldn't be channeling Dahlia right now.
Who could?
She wouldn't
I
even
don't-
bother trying because she thinks. Let's not forget, she wouldn't even bother trying because she thinks that her powers
She
no
thought
longer exist.
Yeah. I don't think we established of whether or not Iris had any abilities. I mean, in terms of like abilities, like how strong her abilities are.
Yeah, we don't know if either of the twins can do it.
Or if they're as good as Maya or
Pearl?
or Pearl.
Bitch, no one is
So-
as good as me.
I was just about to say the only one I could think right now, for whatever reason, that is channeling Dahlia, and I would probably have to guess that Dahlia hasn't let go yet, is Maya, which is why she's missing.
But Maya should be in the sacred chamber.
But what if she isn't? I mean, you already know the answer, but for me thinking, at this point, what if the inner chamber is empty?
Hmm.
I'll tell you this much: there is somebody in the chamber.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Edgeworth.
Oh, that would suck for him.
Oh shit! I got myself in a pickle, now didn't I? All right.
Let's
It
hope that
freaking another
doesn't happen.
Another earthquake. He has a panic attack.
Oh,
Shut
poor
up.
Edgy. What, Aiden? All right, I'm spinning this
Just-
wheel.
He's talking like that first.
Oh no, the music comes back on. Cool.
Well, you don't hear it. Oh wait, no, I don't hear it. Never mind.
Wow.
Was there a shoehorn?
Good. No,
Okay, cool. We're
So we're
safe.
safe.
there was not.
Awesome.
Sweet.
That's nice. I like that for us. All right.
Yeah. Very
So this
nice.
punishment can go die for next time. Let's see. Let's make sure I uncheck that so we don't get that. There we go. That's not gonna show up on our wheel tomorrow. Cool. On that note, ending screen is up.
All right, everybody.
Uh,
As much as it pains me to say it, because I honestly want to continue this, thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate if you guys can. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below. as well as Aden MJ's streaming stuff. Also, please check out our daily content and the weekly podcasts. With that being said, this is on the YouTube side of things. This is Rob, Aden, MJ signing off. Go and take care. We'll see you guys next video.
Peace out, my friends.
You're around.
Alrighty. So tune in tomorrow around 10:30 p.m. Eastern, where we will continue with the second part of the final trial for Bridge to the Turnabout. For some reason, my ears are ringing. That's fun. But in the meantime, feel free to go and check out Rob and Aden's socials and channels on my channel in the About tab underneath the Friends panel. But like I said, tune in here on either YouTube or Twitch tomorrow night around 10 p.m. Eastern, where we will continue on with some more Ace Attorney. What will happen? Who knows? But until we meet again, class is dismissed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Goodbye. Nighty night indeed. Nighty night indeed.
Bye.
See ya!